This is the PSA cases in them. All you have to do is just slide it on top. Whew. Am I glad that she's still a gem mint 10.
What do you think something like this goes for?
I think LP, like I'd probably ask anywhere from 2 to 2.5.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be going over to PSA's headquarters. I'm actually going to be handing over a lot of my PSA graded cards to get reslabbed. The reason I'm over here is because there was an actual unfortunate incident where, let me take you with me. Okay, so you know my G3 Dark Magician girl. What happened was, for some reason, the case popped open. And I really can't tell you why it happened. All I know is that the case opened and I literally crapped my pants. So I hit him up right away. I hit up my boy who works at PSA. I told him, look, man, we gotta do something about this because I am not about to lose like $100,000. So he contacted upper management right away. They got back to me like pretty much the day right after, and they said, look, we're gonna get you over here. We're gonna take a look at it, make sure everything's okay, and we'll recase it for you free of charge. They also wanted me to have like sort of an interview photo shoot or whatever to feature some of my collection. Initially, I brought like 40 cards, but after we drove to the airport, I was like, man, this is a lot of money to bring. So I opted out of that. I brought only like 12 cards pretty much. We're going to be showing those off in the magazine. It's still going to be a ton of value, but it's just not going to be like an insane amount. But anyway, that's that. I just got here. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ordering Chick-fil-A because when I was at Zach's, remember in the last video that I did with the Strictly collections, he introduced me to Chick-fil-A fries, and these fries are unbelievable. They are so good. So I'm going to be heading over there, grabbing some of that, and then probably skip right to me heading into the PSA headquarters. All right, so I'll see you soon.
24 hours later.
So I just finished with PSA handing them over my cards. I gave them a total of 5 cards, and then I handed them over the G3 as well. So the G3, something popped open. They're gonna test it out, see what was wrong with it, like why that case was flawed. And then for the other ones, there was either like mislabeled because they were graded before Anthony Gezzi got to them and basically fixed their attribution or whatever you wanna call it. And those are getting relabeled as we speak. And then there's like my Blue Eyes, which had like a small piece of dust inside. So I had to get that fixed. And I wasn't about to ship it before, like I had it for a long time. I just wasn't about to ship like a $50,000 card. So I was like, let me just take this opportunity right now, get it done.
Later that same evening.
All right, so she is back, and whew, am I glad that she's still a gem mint 10. Anyway, so let me show you guys this real quick, by the way. I think this is the first time that my viewers are seeing this. So you guys know the Kaiba case right here. What I did was I created custom foam to go in there. So you can actually slot both acrylic cases from Konami or any of those, like the screw cases. And it also fits PSA. So this is the Konami screw downs. It fits both. They're pretty much the exact same size. And then this is the PSA cases in them. All you have to do is just slide it on top. If you guys are interested in these are up for pre-order as of this video. If you guys want to pick some up, because if you guys are picking up the Kaiba case, you're gonna need some foam on the inside, right? Otherwise, the Kaiba case is pretty much unusable. So this is a great way to display your card. It's a great way to display and house the most expensive stuff in your collection. And everything is like perfect fit. So you guys will really like these. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my journey at Collector's Universe, as well as PSA and WADA. One regret that I do have is me not bringing my video games. I wanted to get graded with WADA because they're releasing their new cases today, and I would have loved to get those back today so I can show you guys what they look like. I just forgot that WADA and Collector's Universe are one company, and I was so regretful of that, man. That would have been amazing. But alas, like I'm really happy everything went smoothly with this. I'm really happy that everything got recased. I mean, even the labels on these cards, they're done really well. They look much better than before. So I had an amazing experience, and check this out. I got like a whole bag of goodies from PSA, like sweaters, sweatshirts, all of that. And they're extremely high quality. just like their services here. So highly recommend them, guys. Like after they treated me so well with the G3, I kind of realized like, yes, I can critique their cases, but in terms of quality service, there's really nothing like them. I'm really, really pleased, honestly. I'm super, super pleased. Now what we're gonna be doing is heading to Frank & Sons. I'm gonna be meeting another collector. His name is Spanx TCG on Instagram. We're gonna be seeing his collection, but the thing that I'm most excited for is seeing that giant U-level, like, or super giant, or whatever you want to call it, U-level card at Frank & Sons. So I'm definitely gonna be getting some good footage of that, and then we can call it a night. Hey my man, any chance the giant cards are for sale? Not for any offer?
I mean, unless it's like a huge offer, but...
What ballpark like is huge for you guys?
Well, which floor are you looking at?
IP.
I'm pretty sure that one's not for sale.
No.
I think the only one we're probably going to be willing to move would be the Underworld and the Arcade.
What would be something like that? Like just ballpark?
Maybe 3? I don't remember. It's either 2 or 3 if I remember. Right?
2 or 3,000? That's not bad, honestly. And the two big boys right here, IP and Appaloosa, Underworld Goddess. A lot of Digimon here, but I definitely think one of the coolest aspects is those World Championship playmats. Check this out. I have videos on all of these coming soon. And let me just get you a zoom on that U-level, because I think that this is probably the most incredible thing from this whole show. Look at that. There's the Chimera. And then there's the Testament of the Arcane Lords. Absolutely amazing. Like, people don't understand that this thing is like, what the hell? I would love to own this. What's going on, guys? I'm with my boy Spanx TCG, or
Johnston Batman.
we're gonna be looking at his collection. He has his Gardner binder here, supporting the channel, showing some love. We're gonna be looking at his stuff and seeing like how well does he match up to the other collections that we've seen.
I'm an average collector here. Just an average collector.
No, man, there's no such thing as average. As soon as I see like a filled binder, that's how I know it's serious. All right, we're gonna dive right in. All right, let's get into it. All right.
I'm trying to get a glossy wavy set of each card in LB. And then I'm not too big into the faded stuff, but I do want to get like a faded set of like the big 3 with LB.
Okay.
So that's kind of like my collection goal right now.
So one glossy, one wavy, and then just for the wavy. So what do you plan? So do you plan on putting them like?
Yeah, so
on
yeah,
tubes, or
it'd
what?
be like glossy wavy and then like the faded wavy. Same thing here. I have a PSA 9 wavy that I'm probably gonna crack, and then I'm in the middle of a deal trying to get like a max faded Dark Magician, but I feel like the red ice has been really, really hard to find. I haven't really come across any.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, glossy set, and then I'm working on a wavy set. This is like the only unlim set that I really like. Like if you see, like it's like the OG unlim, kind of has like that like lower text a little bit. I just think the color saturation between like this unlim looks really, really cool with everything else.
What's the condition for these, you would say?
So on my glossy set, everything is near mint except for one of the limbs. I think it's probably LP.
Yeah.
These 4 are pack fresh, and this one was, I think, LP, and that's pack fresh too. Yeah.
Wow.
So last year actually I picked up a collection. Guy left his stuff in his garage for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Bunch of LB for a set, bunch of MRD for a set. He opened the packs and just left it inside.
Do you end up grading everything, or what? You just sell them raw?
No, I get them. Yeah,
Oh,
binder
shit.
copies. Yeah. Yeah.
The pack fresh stuff that you keep for your collection and you sell the rest. That's how I work too.
Exactly. All right,
check
same
this out.
here.
Are you planning to try and chase the wavy guy? That's a real question.
I do want one. I do want one. My buddy sold one to Schloss a couple months back. I think that was the first time I've ever seen it, but yeah, I've never come across one, definitely.
Check this out. So what do you plan on doing like the third slot?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I want to get like a playset of everything, but I'm at a point where I'm like, man, do I need a playset of all like each single copy? You know, so still trying to figure that out. But
Wow, this is huge. Check this out. Holy smokes.
yeah.
Everything first edition. What's the condition on these guys?
Mostly near mint.
Mostly
Near
near
mint, like VLP. I think
VLP?
if you go by like the whole TCG standards, it's near mint. But I think from a collector perspective, you know, some of them might be
Is it like
VLP.
PSA 7/8 or 8/9?
Minimum 8s.
Minimum.
Minimum 8s. Yeah.
I mean, that's all you really need, right?
Yeah.
8s
Like
are
binder
for cracking,
copies.
right?
Yeah. So yeah, I have a PSA 8 jar at home that I'm probably gonna crack.
Yeah.
There's something I'm gonna probably show you towards the end that I think you probably saw on my story, but I'm not trying to trade it up and get the Jinzo jar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I've been playing GOAT, and this is like one of my favorite cards to use. Just the way that it plays, like
So underrated.
having one in the grave, like, oh my goodness, I
So
love this card. I
underrated.
love the artwork too. Like,
Yeah.
look at this thing, man.
Use it as discard fodder, right? Tribute it, get it.
Yeah.
Get back Magician of Faith or any of your other flips. So I got this from a friend. This is like probably MP hypey. I don't know if it was sun bleached or if it's actually like
Yeah.
faded. Because I feel a lot of the faded cards have a little bit of red magenta.
Yeah.
It differentiates it from like a sun bleached card.
Yeah, this doesn't look like it's sun bleached. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's faded.
Yeah.
The thing that I would suspect makes it faded is the fact that it's darker here than it is here. See how it's like, but I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not the person to ask it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But look at the rest of this page, man. Look at that. High rarity moths, smashing ground. That's crazy, man. I like that you use the white sleeves. It looks like an uncut sheet.
Exactly. I saw your comment when he said that and I thought about it. I'm like, man, I think the white looks so much cleaner.
Holy smokes, look at that. First edition. What's the condition on this?
I'd say VLP.
VLP?
Yep, VLP. I think 1,000 eyes and the Hulk Palmer and the Beast Skull back there.
These cards are like, they pop up like
Yeah.
pack fresh condition. Yeah. That's amazing, man. This is one of my favorite cards, man. I think it's such an underrated secret rare.
It is.
Like, this is so iconic from the TV show. I absolutely love it, man.
2 faded skulls.
Wow, this one's super faded.
Yeah, that one's pack fresh too.
So what do you think about the whole fade thing? Do you think it's a hype thing? Do you think it's like something that will last?
So I think right now we're seeing a really big boom with like the unlim faded stuff. Like if you see some like the recent sales with like those max faded unlim blue eyes, right? Or even like the unlim faded like LOB stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people paying big premiums. I think there's a pretty big community for faded.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to kind of dictate like the pricing of it because it's such a niche market in a way.
Yeah.
Right. It's more of like whatever someone's willing to pay.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you the type that pays premium for faded, or are you like, if it comes with faded, I'll grab it?
If it's for the big three, like the blue eyes, dark vision,
Yeah.
red eyes, I'll pay a premium.
Okay.
Anything else, I'm not crazy.
It comes with
If it comes, it comes.
Sheesh, this is crazy.
Shout out to Ruxin. Ruxin and I traded for that.
And that's actual fade. This is not like, wow. This is hard to come by.
Yeah.
First edition, dark magician, bro. Check this out. 3 Yadas right here.
Yeah.
Everything's first edition, man. Like
Everything's first ed. For the most part, yeah.
You can see this guy's super high end.
I'm a Yugi boomer.
Yeah.
And everything here is pack fresh.
I think this is the type of card that's like perfect for my binder, where it's
Uh-huh.
like pack fresh, but it's OC. I'm not tempted to grade it. You know what I mean? But it's
clean binder
clean,
copy.
yeah.
And I'm trying to get like, I know I'm not that big into faded stuff, but I just saw this really, really faded yellow Gate Guardian one time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I just feel like I need to get it.
And look at that, here's the spot for it. That's amazing, man.
Just some other random stuff.
Placed in Solemn's first edition. Final, check this out. Underrated set in my opinion. I think it's super iconic. CP dust shoots.
And then those
reverse.
are reverse.
What I mean by the reverse is you can see here the hollow foil. It goes opposite direction from here to here, when it's usually here to here. This is a huge card right here.
Yeah, Chaos Sure.
GVI set.
I'm trying to upgrade this. If anyone has like a clean near mint one.
It's hard to find like really minty raw.
Exactly.
Like, most people just grade theirs.
Every person would have graded it at that point.
I think this is one of the most beautiful cards in the game, man.
And the STK art, definitely. And then there's one of the big boys we
Wow.
recently acquired. CFP Serpent.
What is like the deal with this card? Like I have a video coming up on it, but what's your opinion? Like why is it that people like chase this but not like other Spanish or other like really rare stuff?
I think a lot of it comes with hype. I mean, the big thing is, I think it was a Euro exclusive printing, right? It didn't come English; it only came in Spanish or the few other languages.
The super rare,
Super.
the super rare only came I think in Spanish.
I mean, I think with a bunch of like older Yu-Gi-Oh players who play GOAT, right? People who really hyped it up. Like I just think it's go ahead. It's not near mint. It's LP. But just so many of like the older Yu-Gi-Oh players really hyped it up, you know. And you don't ever see sales of it. So I think everyone kind of knows that it's a really rare card to find. So once you have it, it's just like thinking, well, what's someone really willing to pay for it, you know?
What do you think something like this goes for?
I think LP, like, I'd probably ask anywhere from 2 to 2.5.
2 to 2.5.
2 to 2.5. I mean, I know last year, I saw MPs on like the high-end groups selling, asking prices around 4K to 4.5. And this is like LP is better. So but anywhere from like 2 to 3.
And what's the card stock on this? Is this like a video game card stock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? It's like DDS, right?
The DDS. GX stuff.
Ooh.
I'm really big into like the level stuff. Like,
Bro, I
so
love
cool.
level cards, man.
Yeah.
They're so sick. This and level 3.
Yeah.
In my opinion, biggest robberies in Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
Definitely.
And this is RDS, so like you're gonna get like quality foiling here. Check this out. Like the foil on this is absolutely incredible, man.
I don't think there was a Euro running for RDS and right?
This is all you get, yeah. It's just
It
these
looked like
guys.
it was Euro, but it's
Yeah,
not.
this is a very playable card.
Yeah.
It's probably like the only playable card out of everything here.
Yeah. I know there's some like decks that try to play like Forest, but in terms of competitive play now, like I play Chaos Warriors. I play level 2.
Level 2?
Yeah.
What's the condition on these guys right here?
This is near mint.
Oh yeah?
This is near mint. Yeah. These are near mint. I think this is called like LP. Everything else should be near mint, maybe deal.
And this one's actually pretty easy to come by.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these,
Yeah.
Ooh. Some heat.
Euros.
So we have Secret Rare Magma Neos. First edition is Tactical Evolution glass. What do you think about this not getting ulti?
Oh, Chaos Neos?
Yeah, like
I've seen the ulti in Japan when I was there. I saw the OC ultis. It's cool, but I think with the color, the way it looks as a secret, it just looks. I don't know. It's my favorite artwork.
blue secrets are so nice.
Exactly,
man. Blue
exactly.
secrets are so nice.
With like a hollow bleed, looks insane.
There's Air Neos, Dark Neos. Huge cards right here.
So what's actually missing here? I'm getting it back in the mail, but there's a Mattel Wingman as well that I found in bulk one time. One of my collections I purchased. It was just there. I was like, wait, Mattel Wingman. I feel like that's rare.
This is Euro right here.
This one's Euro.
Flare,
Yeah, this one's Euro.
Beautiful, man. Great. What are you planning to put here at this page? Do you have an idea or no?
So I need to finish my Tempest, Glow Neos, Dark Bright, and Wild Wingman. I might add like a Divine Neos or probably Divine Neos probably Divine Neos probably.
Yeah.
Of course, just a little bit of
Huge. PW.
I think the one in the middle, Cyber Dark, is Euro. The middle one.
Yeah. This card is hard to get, man. This card, Cyber Dark, like I think it's pretty useless, but it's definitely hard to get.
Really?
Yeah, like these don't really pop up, especially in like really nice condition.
Okay, yeah.
You don't really see these come up. You see them like LP and P, but
absolutely.
you really don't see them come up.
Like Gem Mid, Pack Fresh.
Hydras, 3 ultis. These are very hard to come by for sure.
No, I saw your video where you cracked the Raviel.
And Name Shift Volcanic. This card is hard to find in good condition.
Yeah.
Gold crush card. And
Very
it actually
pleasant.
has European stuff. Like if you actually take it out, you'll see the shipping on the back.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought when I bought it, the guy was playing with it.
A lot of them, okay. Huge card right here, $300 probably minimum. I absolutely love this card. I think it's so underrated, man.
Especially seeing it in the anime.
Yeah, like this card and the artwork is so demonic. You know, it's very Yu-Gi-Oh.
Absolutely.
And we have an NA Magic Formula, NA Necro Face.
These
are all NA.
They're all NA.
Shit,
I made sure I watched your video like twice. Like, I was like watching the analysis on it. I'm like, all right, like forget the Euros, NAs only.
And I actually really like the tone. Like you see how like on the NA for these two sets specifically, you see the white shine like
better, more. It's not as dark.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm a big fan of that, especially on the vanilla here. Oh wow, look at that. It's a huge card right here. $2,000 right here just on this page. This is underrated in my opinion as well.
Me too, I think so as well.
This is hard to get in centered though. Oh wow. Yeah, I wanted to see this in person. I haven't seen this in person, can you see?
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's a shame that they printed, I think, the quarter century ones coming out in the tins,
Yeah.
also in like Starlight or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people were talking about, oh, will the value go away? But I feel like the fact that the OG printings don't have the whole big 25th, anniversary.
And it doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
It doesn't look the same. I've
Yeah.
seen the Legendary collections, they don't look the same.
There's
This
a
is
lot more of like
actually
that parallel
gorgeous.
rare type thing going
Yeah,
on.
this is ridiculous, man. I can see why people like this. This is so nice.
shiny.
It really suits the card. Oh shit, I just saw two gold. First edition golds right here. What's the condition on these bad boys?
This one's LP. I'd say this one is near mint.
Near mint?
Yeah. This one is near mint.
Wow.
This is where I try to pull out just like my deck stuff I had at home.
Do you play Edison?
Yeah, so I play competitively from like Teledad, so 2008 through like early hat format.
Yeah.
And then right before like, I think Pendulum stuff came out. So anything from 08 to 2014 I'll play.
Wow, DT.
This is the first printing DT. I think there's two prints.
Oh yeah?
The first print almost like a 0, so it was darker. But that was the first print. Besides like the DTP one, this was like the first run to go through.
There's a DTP 04?
No. Sorry, when I mean first run, I think people get confused with like, oh, you know how there's like the whole premium with like the DTP
Yeah.
one?
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. You're clarifying it's not
It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I quit and then came back in 2020 during COVID.
Yeah.
Pokemon started blowing up.
Yeah.
And then I just had this like weird wave of nostalgia.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to go back and build all like the meta decks that I couldn't, afford when I was growing up and playing and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's where a lot of my collection, is mostly. Besides like the random one-ofs.
This is European, eh? No,
Yeah, your secret.
It's beautiful. You actually compare the Secret Rare 4 lane here. It looks a lot better on this than it does on this one. What does something like these go for? Like,
I can't remember the top of my head right now. It's been a while, but usually like the Euro ultis, whatever your TCG low is, with maybe like a 10-50% markup. But I think Abysdiuses were around like 40s.
40s.
Yeah, I think 30 to 40s. These were also like the these were also like 30s.
Yeah.
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 Euro ultis.
I was an ulti hater for a very long time. I was not a fan of ulti. Look at this Christie right here, guys. This is like $700, right?
I don't know whether
Like
I got
500?
them wrong when they were like 350 to 4. I know with the Edison format like recently, like these have definitely gone up. Unlimbs are like what, 120, 130.
Yeah.
So yeah, first it's a probably more than that.
This is the Dark Arm Dragon of Fairies. Right
Exactly.
here. This is one of my favorite archetypes.
Lighthorns, yeah. I feel like max rarity Lighthorns and max rarity Mermails are two of the best looking deck in the game
Yeah.
when it comes to like max rarity and stuff.
I absolutely love this card.
Charge.
I think Charge is such a cool card. If this was in Light of Destruction, I would probably put Light of Destruction as the best set of all time, honestly.
What's your favorite? What do you think is the best set of all time then?
In terms of nostalgia, I like Magician's Force.
Okay.
Magician's Force is the most nostalgic set. It's one of the most complete sets where every Ultra is really nice. Every super, well, actually not every Ultra. Let's not forget Amazoness, but like majority of them are really nice.
Sure.
And then the Secret Rare is a huge hit.
Yeah.
Like the Secret Rare, it's not topped by anything. Like
True.
LOB, for example, you have Secret Rares,
Yeah.
they're topped by Ultras. MRD, same thing.
True.
MFC, it really has the Secret Rare as the best card.
Do you think right now, or maybe not right now since the market's kind of went under a little bit, but
Yeah.
let's say like peak Yu-Gi-Oh, do you think Paladin corrected art trumps Dark Magician?
No, I think rarity-wise, absolutely, but I don't think artwork and nostalgia-wise it does. I think most people would say that the Arrow art looks better, and I think that's the biggest thing holding back. If it was reversed, could you imagine how expensive corrected art would be?
Yeah.
RPO1 Sengen. This is absolutely incredible, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for sharing this, man.
Next time if you ever visit California,
It's gonna
if
be
you ever
like-
San Francisco, I'll bring everything I have.
I can tell you, like, you have the heat here, and then you filled up the playable cards after. I can tell.
All the white, the uncut sheet looking cards is
Yeah.
my personal.
This is gonna be the thumbnail right here. Boom. Amazing, man. Thank you so much for sharing this.
So there you guys have it. The first thing we did was a tour of the Frankensons card show, or like, I don't know, collectible show. And then we got to meet my boy Spanx TCG, very good friend of mine on Instagram, and you guys can follow him there. I'm gonna try and find the owner of that U level because I would love to purchase that. That is, I think, is a must-have for my collection. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts are. All right, peace.